Hey everyone, it's 64 Comics here. Today is January 22nd. We've got a pull list, but first I'm going to show off a couple of books that didn't get released this week. They got released a long time ago. I went to a different comic shop yesterday during my lunch break, and I picked up some of these comics here. They're not in amazing condition. They're pretty ratty. Probably not worth what I paid for it, but I just had to buy it because I wanted to have a copy of these comics. And the first one I'm going to show off is Marvel Superheroes featuring Captain Marvel issue number 13. Everyone knows I'm a huge Ms. Marvel Carol Danvers fan. This is her first appearance. This is the issue where we get introduced to Carol Danvers for the very first time. So I saw this at the store when I was looking through the consignment bins, and I picked it up. I'm not sure if you can see the condition on this, but it's pretty bad. But like I said, I just wanted to buy it so I could say that I own a copy of Carol Danvers' first appearance. So there we have Captain Marvel issue number 13. I also picked up a comic that I probably should have gotten a long time ago. This is Ms. Marvel issue number 1. This is the very first, I think this is the first appearance of Carol Danvers in the Ms. Marvel costume. So I don't have this in my collection, so I'm a very bad Carol Danvers Ms. Marvel fan. But I do have one now, and again, this is not in the best condition. There's folds and there's creases and whatnot, but I can say that I do own a copy of this now in my collection, and I will be always on the hunt for a better condition version of Ms. Marvel issue number 1. So there we go. Those are just some comics that I picked up yesterday at a different shop, but let's go and take a look at the comics I picked up today. Again, here's another book that did not get released this week. This came out 2 weeks ago, actually, but my shop didn't have any, so I picked it up today. Sex Criminals issue number 4 by Matt Fraction. The first few issues were pretty good, so I'm looking forward to reading this and seeing how this first story arc wraps up. And then I'll decide whether I want to continue with this or whether I want to go with this in the trade version. I'm just reading the back here. It says, for mature readers, duh. Do not read this comic unless you've had the talk about stopping time and mad pork sessions. That's pretty funny. So Matt Fraction there. Next comic we have, let's get some space here and clear it all up. Finally, books from this week's release schedule. We have Image, Pretty Deadly issue number 4 by Kelly Sue DeConnick. This series has been okay. It hasn't been the greatest series, which is unfortunate because I really like Kelly Sue DeConnick. I'm really hoping the series does get better, but I don't want to get too heavily invested in this series and pick up issue after issue after issue and find out that it's continually mediocre. So hopefully it gets really good really quickly. Otherwise, I may have to consider dropping this. But that is Pretty Deadly issue number 4, Kelly Sue DeConnick. And this was not on my pull list, and I wasn't initially thinking about picking this one up, but I've heard some rumblings about this comic, and I decided to give it a shot. This is the new one from Image. This is Deadly Class by Rick Remender. Can't remember what the premise of the story was, but I think these are the children of the world's worst supervillains, and they're in a school where they learn how to do bad things like kill people and assassinate and all that good stuff. But Deadly Class by Rick Remender. It looks alright. The art's not too shabby. The artist is, let's see here, Wes Craig. I'm not sure I'm familiar with his work, but here's an example of some of the stuff he does. So you can see there. So it looks nice. So I'll read that and see what it's all about. But that is Deadly Class by Rick Remender. Next, we have the Marvel books. We have Captain America issue number 15. This is another this is another book by Rick Remender. First story arc was amazing with Dimension Z. This recent one hasn't been that great, and because it hasn't been that great, and I don't really have much interest in the next story arc, this is the last issue for Captain America that I'm going to be picking up. So this one wraps up the Nuke storyline, and yeah, Captain America issue number 15. So I'm dropping this Remender title and picking up another one, Deadly Class. And another title that I'm dropping from Marvel only because the series is ending. This is FF issue number 16. Didn't notice it when I was in the store, but this is a $3.99 issue. So that is an extra $1 from what it usually costs. But I'm sure Fraction and the All Red family have packed a lot of stuff in this to make sure that the FF fans and readers get a really good closure. So there we go. I haven't heard anything about a relaunch. I know Fantastic Four is getting relaunched, but I haven't heard anything about FF. And so until we know more about that, I guess that's it for our Future Foundation. At least She-Hulk's getting her own series coming up. Next, we have X-Men issue number 9. This is part 3 of... can't remember what the storyline was called. But this is part 3 of whatever storyline that has the Lady Deathstrike character in it. Really enjoying this story arc right now, and really enjoying the covers here. This one's by Terry Dodson. X-Men issue number 9, still going with the all-female team. We got Deadly Psylocke there on the cover, so looking forward to reading this. This is a series that I'm not going to be dropping anytime soon because I really like the team. And finally, the last Marvel title book that I got is All New X-Men issue number 22. A little bit misleading if you don't know anything about this and you pick it up based on the cover. It says The Trial of Jean Grey at the top, number 1. So people might think this is a brand new number 1 issue, and I guess that's what Marvel is trying to go for, trying to launch it without relaunching it, because this is really, like I said, issue number 22. This is going to be going into a crossover with Guardians of the Galaxy, which I do currently pick up, so that's good, so I don't have to miss anything regarding the Trial of Jean Grey storyline. The last issue, 21, was kind of throwaway. I didn't really care for it too much. There was a lot of religious tones involved with that one, so that one didn't really get me interested too much, but looking forward to this one, seeing how the all-new X-Men team, just to find out what the whole storyline's all about, Trial of Jean Grey. So there we go. And Stuart Immonen back on the art. Next, we have all my DC titles. Let's start it off with Batman, issue number 27. This is 0 Year-ish part 64. Feels like it. I don't know when 0 Year is going to end. Every time you think it's going to end, Scott Snyder decides to throw in a bonus issue for the fans to reward them. But in any case, this is... I don't know. It's part of 0 Year, and it's got the glossy cover again. The backup story in this one is a glimpse into the future of Batman Eternal. And if you guys didn't know, the solicits for the April DC books came out yesterday, and they announced that Batman Eternal is going to be starting up its weekly series run in April. Kind of looking forward to it and everything that comes with it. I know that Stephanie Brown is going to be brought into the New 52 universe, starting with issue number 3 for Batman Eternal, so that should make a lot of people happy. But there we go, Batman 0 Year, issue 27. Next, we have Supergirl, issue number 27. This is part 2 of the Lobo storyline with the non-crazy biker-looking Lobo that we all love. yeah, I can't remember what happened, but I think the story was good in issue number 26. Looking forward to reading this one and concluding this one, but I'm really looking forward to seeing Supergirl get consumed by the Red Lantern ring. That looks really, really good. I'm looking forward to that one. Looking forward to seeing Supergirl there lose her shit. Next issue I got for DC is Batwoman issue number 27. The last issue with 26 had a foe, Black Spider or someone. It was a spider related villain, and Batwoman is doing battle with that character, and it was okay. It wasn't anything amazing. It was pretty connect the dots with the writing, but I didn't hate it, and I'm kind of looking forward to looking through this issue and reading it, because if you notice, we have Francis Manapul doing the art. Francis Manapul was doing the art on The Flash, and you can obviously clearly see his touch. If you look through this issue, you can see his art there for those that are familiar with Manapul's work. And I like the fact that the layout for this still follows the J.H. Williams kind of layout, where it's all one big collage of images. And that's one of the things I do like about the Batwoman series, that it features that kind of layout. And Manapul does have some of that effect in his issues as well when he was doing The Flash. This is just a feast for your eyes. So yeah, like I said, looking forward to going through this issue and checking it all out. Manapul does the first half of the issue on art, and I believe Jeremy Hahn does the second half, because the art looks different. So there we go. And the next DC book I got was Harley Quinn issue number 2. Harley Quinn there with a bunch of puppies. I don't think there's been a really clear storyline regarding Harley Quinn. I think it's just a series right now that's something you pick up just to have a little fun. So I'm okay with that. Harley Quinn issue number 2. No special cover this month for Harley Quinn. Last month there was that sweet Adam Hughes cover that I picked up, which is actually selling for a pretty nice chunk of change on eBay right now. And finally, the last book I picked up this week from my pull list is Justice League issue number 27. This has been a good book so far with the Forever Evil tie-in. I get issue number 26 mixed up with Forever Evil, so I don't know whether that was the one where we had Green Lantern or Power Ring. That's what that guy was called. I think that was the feature on Power Ring. That was a really good issue, and looks like this one is going to be a feature on Cyborg 2.0. So looking forward to that one, seeing if he is able to save the world by himself, because there's no more superheroes left except for Batman. So those are all the books I picked up this week for January 22nd. Picked up some old key issues, and I was going to leave the store, but then I saw this. Fat Stack of Comics showed this off last week, and it was pretty sweet, I gotta tell you, so I had to pick this up. This is the Funko Pop rides, and this is the Batmobile from the 1966 Batman series starring Adam West. It's got the Batmobile with the Adam West Batman pop figure, so that's pretty sweet. Not sure if I'm going to crack it open, but I think I will. I'm not sure if this is going to be a highly sought after piece in the future, but I think it would probably display better if it wasn't in the box. So I'm going to be taking this one out, and it's sweet. When I saw this online, I'm like, I am going to make this my very first POP purchase. And it is. On the back, I'm just looking at some other characters. We've got Batman, Robin, Catwoman, and Joker. So those are the ones from the classic TV series. But yeah, got this. So there we go. Those are all the books I got this week. This is the toy I got, or the collectible that I got. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys got some great comics this week yourselves. I've got a huge mess behind me because I'm sorting out all my comics and trying to file everything, but I think I'll be done this weekend, and then it should be looking pretty clean in the back. So leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think about the books that I got this week and the books that you got this week, and let me know if I should open this up or if I should keep this in the box. Take care, everyone. 604 Comics. Bye.